I play at Dynamo course in Russia. It's about 8 hours away from Moscow. And this is just a small, like, rural town, but they're really into basketball, women's basketball. I didn't become aware of it until, like, my junior, senior year in college, and I started to realize that the WNBA doesn't make as much money as people assume, or as much as we assume. I didn't know coming in as a rookie, it was only gonna make $40,000. Once we hired an agent, it was like, well, where do you want to play overseas? I'm like, overseas? It's not a lot of options that pay big money. And Russia is that one country that consistently pays big money when no one wants to go. Like, it's not a pretty place with a beach and, you know, palm trees everywhere. The weather's cold, the people are cold, you know. You kind of got to get adjusted to it. So some people prefer to go to other places like Turkey that are a little bit more Americanized and a little bit more friendly. My mindset was, I'm gonna get the money first, and then later in my career, I can decide to go to nicer places with warmer climates and enjoy myself then.
Athletes are defined by what happens within the game and the endless media coverage surrounding it. Here, we're giving you a different perspective. Welcome to the clubhouse.
Yeah, this is what, my 8th season in Russia. You kind of get accustomed to, like, being here. Every away game, you leave out that night, get on the train, get off the train the next morning at like 5, bus to the airport to catch a flight. It could be in another part of Russia or another part of Europe or somewhere like that, so. Of course, you have to really work for your money. Russian letters, Dynamo course, that's us. Uh-oh, mark off the calendar. How many days you got left?
Like a solid 2 weeks.
A solid 2 weeks. Sergey putting on. What's it like to be my teammate, Marsha?
I like my team.
You like your team? I'm talking about me, Marsha. Do you like me?
You like Seimone? Yes.
Okay, good.
You like me?
Huh? Of course, duh. Duh, Marsha. And that's from Latvia. And this from France. Frida's from Sweden. And then she from America.
And those kind of shots we allowing that we have 2 defenders in this. You are only hook.
It's 2 totally different types of basketball. Like, you've witnessed how we operate here. Straight to the point and practice is over. And you've also experienced overseas where it's just like on and on and on. GMs and owners of the team are just like, they need to practice. So then we practice twice a day, every day.
Best shooters on
It's just like a lot of wear and tear on the body because overseas we play 38, almost 40 minutes a game. They hardly ever want to take the Americans out of the game.
120 shots first. 1 rebounder, 1 shooter, 1 next shooter. So.
All right, 10 more, yo. I gotta hit something. There we go. It wears on you mentally and physically because you're just in the gym just doing stuff for, like, you feel like no reason. Like, all right, I got up 200 shots today, and what? We headed to the grocery store. Don't ask me the name. I have no idea what the name of the grocery store is, but as Americans, they, you know, they're like, oh, well, y'all think y'all know everything. And it's like, no, we just feel like we got a better way of doing it.
All right, what's in English? Oh, here's the chicken. Oh, these aren't wings, though. Yeah, we kind of try to stick to meat because we're not really sure where the fish comes from.
Then when we step back and kind of see the way that they doing, we're like, oh, okay, well, it's not half as bad as we thought it was.
Did that lady just come in and cut in front of her? Why do they do this? Why does this happen? It must be some type of understanding where like old people can just do whatever they want to do, yeah.
Once we get over that barrier, then obviously we have common ground and we understand each other, and it's like a give-take situation. All right, I'll give you that, but understand where I'm coming from too, so.
That lady was not in the mood.
This is the problem, like right now. So training camp starts tomorrow for the WNBA. So our coaches and GMs in the WNBA are trying to figure out how fast do they need us to get here. Our coach may call us or email us and say, we need you here, you know, as soon as you leave from Russia. So we may not get time to go home. I mean, this is like time that you can't get back, like moments in life that you can't get back. You know, we miss birthdays, anniversaries. I haven't even met my little cousins yet. Because I've been, you know, here, like hustling, trying to make a living. I'm married. It's tough. We're newlyweds, and we're not even together. This whole, 8 months we've been separated. I actually asked my agent when they had all the LGBT stuff going on in Russia or whatever, and I'm like, are they gonna deny my visa? Being, you know, gay or lesbian, whatever you are, you need to be more conscious of what you're doing instead of just trying to force that upon people that's not ready for it or accustomed to it. So it takes time for them to catch up to the rest of the world and what's going on.
Generally, when we're over here, we make all of our food. Well, I make all of our food. Oh, she ain't not get tooting her own horn.
It's been a tug of war for like the top players in this league because overseas, it almost feels like they appreciate us more by the pay that they're able to pay us. You always come home with more than what you make in the WNBA. That's like blown out of the water, so that's why we always like puzzled when the WNBA get mad when we come back late. You know what I'm saying? Like, you coming back late to training camp? I'm like, yeah, like, if you look at it, this our first job. You know, we're in the middle of nowhere, but some players are making $1 million overseas, and it's like, why can't we do that here? Like, we haven't figured that out yet, and now it's getting to a point when the older players are just like, do I play for the pride and the joy and the fact that my family and friends can see me play here in the States, or do I go and get this money? We consistently had a good flow of fans. I don't know if they sell tickets, like I don't know what the marketing and promotion is, but they consistently got people to come to the games. We're here in the WNBA and we struggle and we have tickets for $10. It's the semifinals of the Russian League and we're playing Orenburg, which is like a rival team. The fans come out and support. It's always a big game when we play these guys, so. What's happening, my man? Hello. All right.
Hello.
All right. Those fans are there every game.
Всегда вот я вот реально болельщик не только Курского «Динамо», но и Seimone Augustus. Она легендарная баскетболистка, которая выступает за Миннесоту Линкс. И здесь она играет хорошо.
What?
Oh, she wants you.
The running man? Yeah.
Go ahead, do it. The running man, go ahead. Incredibly.
So like, if you come off, I'm a flare, then you just go right back to the block and post up. You know what I'm saying?
You're trying some slick stuff.
And it works.
Today is the big day. If we win today, we close out and we go to the championship round, which is something that our team has never done. Like, I don't think they've been past like 4th or 3rd place, so this will be a big deal. And bonus money. So we guaranteed money to go home with if we win today.
Bravo, ladies. Good fight. Just we made ourselves hard.
If we just could have been able to pull off that series, it would have been, you know, history for that particular team.
What time?
It's a known thing that the refs kind of take a little cash under the table. You can never leave it in the refs' hands in Russia. Like, they tend to pay a little bit of money to get the refs on their side. And Orenburg is always known to be like that team that does that, so yeah. To have to come over here is a drag. Like, you don't want to have to leave your home country to come and play, but I mean, when you get here, the love and the respect that they show you is like none other. So it's, you know, it becomes your home. I got a call at like 10:30. It was a very pleasant call. I'm going to be an Olympian for the third time and a part of one of the, you know, best teams ever assembled. So our goal is to pull off another gold medal and continue to show people why we're one of the best Olympic teams in Olympic history.
Your Russian gotten any better?
You just heard that Russian I just
was
speak.
weak.
Say a whole sentence. That's
Take me
what
back.
Oh, how you say that?
But yes, that
How
boy,
are you?
Take me home. That's for the driver. That's for the driver.
We want this league to survive here, obviously. I mean, the WNBA needs to be here for young women to have something to dream and grow and, you know, look forward to. Since I've been here, I've had to do a physical, heart test, stress test, echo test, media day, production day, and then our first game was Saturday, and I'm still jet lagged, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, just like walking around the house, not knowing what to do. We do this because we wanted to be here. I don't know if I ever have kids, but if I have a daughter, hell, I want her to dream just as big as my son. We got to keep these leagues going so that, you know, women can feel like, all right, I can be a superwoman just like these women are. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm healthy, I'll be here to continue to try to keep this league going.
All right, let's get it.
Hey,